All right, it's Monday morning, about 11:30 almost. We're in Smyrna, Georgia, checking out the Silver Comet Trail. The Mavell Rd Trailhead, mile marker 0 of 61.5. This trail goes all the way to Alabama. It's a beautiful day. It's already in the low 70s. I think supposed to get a high of around 80 this afternoon. So it's nice and cool back here in the shade. Great day for a ride. I believe I mentioned it already. This trail officially goes 61.5 miles to the Alabama state line, where it turns into the Chief Ladiga Trail, which goes, I think, another 30 some towards Anniston, Alabama. I started at mile marker 0. There are some other trails north of Atlanta that you can use to get to that Mavell Rd Trailhead prior to the 0 mile marker, so you could actually start before the 0. This section I'm riding today, I think, will be mostly flat. There's not too many hills on this rail trail. My understanding, you get past Rock Mart and out towards Cedartown, I believe, is where there's some hills. We're not going to make it that far today. Probably go about 20 miles out and 20 miles back for a 40-mile ride. Should be easily doable on this nice flat trail. Been in Georgia about 13 years this summer, and this is actually my first time on this trail. We initially moved here. I planned on getting out here on one of my analog bikes, and just never happened. There's a few of those. There's one fairly long tunnel I've seen pictures and video of. Looks kind of neat, but that's, I believe, out around Rock Mart, so we won't be making it there today. Plan is to ride this first 20 miles or so and then come back and start further out until I ride the whole trail in chunks. Of course, that last section is going to be quite a bit of a drive to get out there, so. Hey. All right, it's our local Silver Comet bike shop. I believe they rent bikes there. I'm about 6 miles out, still seeing a little bit of traffic. I was hoping to keep my speed up around 18 miles an hour, but haven't been able to do that yet, being considerate. So right now, averaging about 15.5, which is okay. I'm not out to win any race, but pretty tall bridge. Must be a creek. Yeah, there we go. There's a creek down there. like a trailhead. Wild Horse Trail, 1.5 miles. If you saw that snake in the trail back there, see it. Needs to get off the trail before somebody runs them over. This looks like a black rat snake. Skate park on the right. Coming on your left. Powder Springs. Food and drink. Historic downtown. My, is that a hill I see? Just a little up and over the highway. Not as many people, so I've been able to pick my speed up a little bit. My average is up to like a little over 16 and a half. Feels like a slight uphill right here. I can feel it. Can't really see it, but I can feel it. All right, we are in Hiram, Georgia. It's one of the trailheads I was originally thinking about starting at just to get away from the Atlanta traffic on the trail. But I thought, well, just start at mile marker 0 so I can see the whole trail. I'm riding my euphree Stellar Falcon. I like this bike. It's the class 3, programmable to be 1, 2, or 3. It's got both cadence and torque sensor. I much prefer the torque sensor, which is what I'm in now. This bike just has 4 pedal assist levels. I'm in level 2, which gets me about 18 miles an hour. Bouncing between 6th and 7th gear in this 8-speed. Hiram Trailhead. This is Paulding County, where they used to, I don't know if they still patrol this trail with UTVs. They even got a little smart car I've seen videos of. The next trailhead is, I guess it's still considered Hiram. I think it's called Tara Drummond. It's another one I was going to start out, so I'm just almost at 16 miles right now. So depending on where that one's at, might be good for my next ride. Trying to knock out this 61 miles in 3 chunks. Railroad crossing. All right, about 17 and a half miles in. Battery shows 68% left, which that'll come up a little bit if I were to stop. A bit of a headwind. I was thinking about bumping up to pedal assist 3 and going a little faster. I don't know if I caught it. It's trail cameras. I've seen a few of those. Like I said, I know Paulding County. I'm not sure if that's what we're still in, but they're big on safety on this trail. All right, we should be about a half a mile out from that Tara Drummond Trailhead. Get there and decide if I'm going to turn around or go a little further. Probably turn around. That's a good place to start the next time. Bicycle repair stand. Got a couple of these on one of my other greenways. All right, so that Tara Drummond Trailhead was right at 20 miles, so that was perfect. Had a nice conversation with a gentleman who was first time here. He's visiting his mom and didn't realize this trail was here, so I was giving him some info. And I'm going to head back to the east. Not recording much on the way back. About 27 miles total. The sign on the tree back there said, "Run, Forrest, run." I'm gonna try some throttle only, something I almost never do. Should go 28 miles an hour on this flat, even with my weight. 29. Somebody wants a break. That old Rottweiler says, "Break time, Dad." He didn't look old. Figured I better pedal going by those road bikers. They might call me a cheater, hurt my feelings. Definitely kind of nice just riding along throttle only. Not really what I got the bike for, but it's kind of fun just cruising along. Don't feel bad at all using it on these longer rides. All right, I think we are pretty much back to where I started. All right, that's official. Back at mile marker 0. See the Bronco on the left.